10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
PSG LGD.
Roshan.
VICI Gaming's turn to pick.
Dusk.
10 seconds remaining.
PSG LGD.
Beastmaster.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
PSG LGD's turn to ban. VICI Gaming's turn to ban. PSG LGD's turn to ban.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. PSG LGD's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. PSG LGD's turn to pick.
Warlord.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. PSG LGD.
Wraith King.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
VICI Gaming's turn to pick.
Grimstroke.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
'VICI Gaming's turn to ban.
Bad Rider!
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
PSG LGD's turn to ban.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds
PSG
remaining.
LGD's turn to ban. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. 'VICI Gaming's turn to pick.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
'PSG LGD.
Storm Spirit!
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. You may now select your heroes. Ten seconds remaining.
first? Yeah, you remember when I said I wasn't going to listen to you guys, the analysts? Forget I said that. Going LGD. And that's all I got.
Same.
Right on cue. Thank you, Nomad. Coming in, game number 3. Ready to go. I'm excited. This is a big one. This is probably the biggest game we're going to see in the DPC, or will have seen.
Shaman!
QRW!
That's
Caught,
That's what you get for listening to Nomad.
QRW's gone.
First blood. And that is how we do
First
things
blood.
in
And here
the
he is
north.
feeding first blood.
Yeah.
The Ara. There is no more on this game. I can't say that anymore.
The ice shot!
I could do that. I think I could do
They're
that.
all just sitting in the middle getting hit by the tower.
Yeah, all right.
Second tower hit.
30 seconds to battle.
Okay, let me be completely honest with you though.
Okay.
If VG had LGD's draft, I would say VG 100%. But
Wow. So wait, are you not going 100% LGD?
I mean, I still chose them to win this game, of course. I think they just generally make more mistakes. PYW again?
Is he gonna give him 2 kills for the horn? Like, this is insane. He died twice already.
That's tip worthy. Somebody.
Wish I could. But that would be.
What I wanted to say was,
Yeah, go
before
for it.
that happened, that generally LGD seemed to be making some more mistakes throughout the game. And the lineup with the DP is usually dependent on playing well. You know, can't waste exorcism, you can't misuse exorcism. But still, the Storm versus DP matchup is terrible for Storm. It's one of the worst matchups in the game.
Yeah, so it's not looking like it's gonna be the same doesn't miss a creep or shoot it quick kind of Storm.
It's gonna be Storm. They have Silence for him, they have Raw for him, they have another Silence for him, they have Roots for him, and also the Tusk Snowball as well as Punch.
I
So,
think I get worried about the Wraith King too, right? Necro 3, mana's gone, all of a sudden you can't reincarnate.
yeah, and this Troll versus Rage King matchup is actually not bad for Troll. Like, you can kill him quickly and twice.
Used to be a time where we would see Diffusal a lot, right?
Yeah. Which was when Battle Fury was still in a worse spot, got buffed after that patch. Ever since then, the only time you really see Diffusal Troll is against Troll.
And I'd like to see it, but I don't think it's going to get built here.
It's too risky.
Like one of those kind of items for Troll anymore. And even in the matchup where like the mana burn would be nice, but
Yeah, it's a really good item, it's just that too risky to build. Like, you lose 1-5 with that build, suddenly you're behind in gold. It's never what you want as a Troll.
so mid you could already see Ori is 12-1, 7-0 right now for nothing to say, but forced to buy out on some regen and at that South see if that it might affect him at all in terms of building up that net worth, slow him down a little bit.
It's only gonna get worse for him as the levels go up. He's just an insanely strong lane in this patch.
Feels like this hero is definitely top 10 for sure.
Easily.
Maybe even top 5.
Yeah, I would probably put him in the top 5.
It's still a versatile hero too.
I mean, I don't want to say anything, but I will. He starts with 335 movements. No boosts. Nothing. That is insane.
It's a lot of speed.
Yeah.
That could be knocked out by like 20.
Probably,
still
yeah.
be
It'd
good.
still be good, yeah.
They're gonna go. We fire a blast on the GQ, but immediately a snowball over. Already a 1K net worth lead for LGD.
Yeah, those 2 kills, of course, doing a lot regarding that. But Troll in general, you will just free farm and just like oh, Grimstroke is a very powerful lane. Bad Rider will struggle. Might actually be in trouble here. A root first hit.
Yeah, they're gonna go and get this kill onto Yo-Yo. GQ now second kill of the game.
They went pop at the same time. Emily Flame Break saved his life. But yeah, now King is also struggling.
Now you got 2 lanes that really don't feel too great. Got this empty bottle now on Ori. We'll see who controls the rune. If anybody rotates in, you usually see like Shadow Shaman come in.
Yeah, let's hope it's not like a region rune or something like that.
That turns the lane. Innocence with the Ink Soil getting the stun onto Old 11, but PYW coming over. Well, Circle Fate doesn't land on Old 11. It does hit PYW.
Means rune control going 100% to LGD. Double damage rune. Now this is also a lane breaking rune. Especially when you're like DP, suddenly just hit for 170. Damage. And he uses it right away, just to get the DS and level advantage.
Yeah. That regen could have been really a problem if it was a regen for Ori, but double damage definitely benefits nothing to say. Of course, he picked it up and should be able to, like you said, advantage and grow that lead a little bit. Which level it gets a little bit harder for Ori.
Admittedly, Ori is doing a lot better than I thought he would. This matchup is really not easy for Dawn. Like reaching level 6 can sometimes be a big problem in this matchup. But he's almost there already, halfway through level 6, or 5 rather. Brave King, as the panel already said, usually gets his farm anyways. That's a good jungle eventually, but...
God, it's stupendous!
That's the thing, he goes to jungle, Puyo goes to jungle, then Faithion gets an open lane. You've already got someone who I would say also finds the farm in a beast master. If he's quick into the necro books, like that's a massive problem.
He'll already have it. 400 gold. At least the first level of it.
So like that becomes an issue, and with each level on the book, it gets worse.
Certainly. Like Beastmasters are here that can take over the map and will, if he's given the chance to. DP is now level 6. Both supports are mid lane.
3v3 over mid.
Storm needs one more creep for his 6.
To fight. Crib Swarm action. Everybody looking to deny that range creep. And now shards are out. That blocks up Ori for a second. He's not working with a lot of mana. Does have that level 6 for the ball, and the Exorcism gets used. Backs it to refill the bottle for an Invis rune. Now no siege creep.
Yeah, he used Exorcism as soon as he was shard blocked, but he actually reached level 6 just as he popped it. So can't get the kill on the Storm Spirit there. And the supports are obviously already there in position, so this ult won't deal too much damage. And we said sometimes the way to
get the short block on a few IW, then go with the snowball. Nothing to say though about how half health. Needs to be careful. Shadow Shaman. First time over, and looks like he's something out of this. Let's say getting a little low, but he's got that Invis rune that he picked up while the Exorcism was going, so he's safe to get out. They don't get the tier 1 tower. They do get another kill on a PYW, but ultimately not awful for them.
Not awful, but they did have to commit 3 heroes worth of resources in mid lane. And the tower is still half health, so next Exorcism might just get the tower. Beastmaster picked up his Necros, now applying the pressure to the bot lane. And if they don't respond, this tower is gonna fall very soon. Brave King kept the skill point, just in case, to skill his ult as well.
Get tough though.
I do hope he's not gonna go for the Midas he has queued up right now. Like, it's gonna be quite late Midas, and it will delay your strong Radiance timing even further.
And if you're delaying your Radiance timing, that means you're delaying potentially your shard timing, which feels like it might be a necessity in this game.
Definitely can, yeah, like a Midas can definitely slow his game down tremendously. At the same time, it can also accelerate it. It's just every death you get from that point on is going to be so costly. DP picking up an illusion room bottom. Exorcism up in 15. Bad Rider top. Oh, last one didn't even skill it, so he doesn't have to be afraid on a troll. It's always a bit hard to play against troll when you're a Bad Rider. Because, of course, his ult is a soft dispel. That means Battle Trance will dispel all the sticky on charges. Which then just leads into a usually pretty easy turnaround kill.
We'll see how quick the battle period is for Ame. Like that was pretty slow come that first game.
Second game, you mean?
Second game.
Yeah. First game, his troll actually had a really fast battle period.
Is under attack.
And he went phase boot first. So it's going to be a little bit slower. And they're just going to take bot power with the Necros as well as Exorcism.
Second Exorcism gets
Radiant
the tier 1 gun, which is
fortified.
closing the map for the Wraith King who's going into the Midas.
Yeah, as I said, not a big fan. Like, it's already quite late for the Midas.
Radiant's bottom tower has
Usually
fallen.
what I aim for when I play Wraith King is about a minute 7.5 maybe. At this rate, he's going to get it at like minute 10, maybe a little bit later even, which is considered quite late.
Tour Island. Farming not to.
Dead. We'll learn soon.
I am where? It's also on an 8 operation.
Oh, you don't want to kill the Midas anyway. So you're griefing.
DUI, bottom, just trying to find anything out of the map right now where he can get to level 6 at a decent mark.
Yeah, we can already see the Storm struggling quite a bit, sitting at 3.6k net worth only. Last game, at this point, he almost had his ult get completed. Now, not even one component.
Because that's what let him really jump off the diving board into just success, was having that quick orchid and realistically shutting down everything LGD had in terms of hope of winning this game. Or winning the second game.
It's a completely different game now. They have way more ways to also lock him down. So you can't just jump in and be fearless. You actually have to respect this dire lineup quite a bit.
Primal Roar used on to hold 11. The Phantom is crazy, but fought with him, they should be able to do so, and that'll be a kill there. Ward trapping Faith. Beyond gets out of them pretty quickly.
The egg ult's in a bad position.
Behind them where they were running to, so they're going to take out the Supernova. They're going to tackle onto the top. 2 for 1. Dinky goes in and stops them from making sure that they can defend the egg a little bit. If he gets in their face, those 3 heroes that are backing out definitely take out the egg. No fear in that.
Also, good move. If you die on the enemy side of the map, usually it can't translate into any sort of objective. So now everybody's alive again. And yeah, that egg was definitely in a very, let's call it optimistic position.
I think the thought process must have been putting it behind them and having a more chaotic engagement.
Yep.
The heroes weren't there.
Then it wasn't chaotic at all. Instead, it was a fire deck. Rolling in the Shadow Shaman, punch, and
W just not finding much of anything in this game. It has been a struggle. He died 2 times before we hit the 0 second one.
It's very rare to see a player of his caliber struggle. Like, usually he's a backbone of the VG lineup. This game he's struggling a lot. 0-4-1, didn't really manage to find many rotations at all. Granted, VG only has 1 kill in total, and he's part of that at least.
Top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Or rather, mid tower gone now. Nexus is expended. Dual Scepter already online on the DP. Now this game gets really hard for the Storm. Arcane Rune also for the next DP ult.
Well, that Orchid's not going to feel nearly as strong.
Not only that, but also it's an easy setup onto the Storm. Kill Silence after the ult, you're dead. Now they have DP Silence, Grimstroke Silence, Roar. There's just so many ways of locking down a Storm. He's going to be incredibly
is under attack.
Like, no matter what items he has this game, he's at risk of dying.
You know, even with DP, it's not going to feel...
That's the wrong Grim ult.
Yeah, it's not going to feel like you can make your way out. Go after old 11 again. They've got the Silence place. Find nothing to say. They just don't have the damage. Finish him off. forcing that Firefly to kind of get out of range.
P, the level 10, would love to win the ball before she pops the next exorcism, but at least she has the arcane rune. Oh, you don't feel bad about popping it. Level 3 Necro Warriors now online. That means they can be used for D-warding. Beastmaster with this item is very scary. PYW running straight into a task here.
Oh, again, the same spot where...
Might be dead again.
Where PYW is trying to go to the vortex. They've got themselves the ball landing into the vortex. They are going to go to the Shadow Shaman. They're already out of the vortex. So goes over. Looks for Ori. Doesn't have a lot of mana to work with. Over Nova. That's going to push back LGD. It's a defensive Primal Roar. Not really the best fight here for LGD. VICI playing around this quite well. Only extending the inevitable, but that's a clean silence, and now they go after Ori. Jin-Q doesn't have the damage, and he's just slowed up too much. Cannot get that kill into the storm, and it's unfortunate for LGD, but very fortunate for VICI as they moved around that fight, and I would say ultimately come out ahead just a bit.
It was good for VG because it was a 3v5 basically, without Exorcism as well. Grimstroke wasn't part of the fight, and neither was Troll. Troll finishes Battle Furies, just continued to scale. You know, even though it was a 3v5, they still got a kill. Still made sure that some have to go to base, so they're scaling. You can see the gold didn't drop at all, simply because Troll was farming efficiently and Grimstroke was farming as well, whereas VG had to bring the entire lineup.
That fight right there. I was surprised at the defensive Primal Roar. I would say Fabian normally someone might hold that and go and fight again, but he knows that they're not going to be fighting during that cooldown time, right?
Yeah, it's fine. And at this rate, they also just might wait for the level 12 DP, because the level 2 Exorcism, of course, double as strong as the level 1.
3k lead, Necro 3. And it's really difficult now for the Wraith King, the Storm. There's so much here for LGD in terms of not only pushing but fighting. Like they've checked a lot of boxes.
Yeah, it's a very strong draft. Why we also chose them. But even if VG is ahead, it's not an easy game. DP is a hero that can really own Wraith King.
Well, meanwhile,
getting rich.
Close to the rally.
Yep.
Dire's
Getting the net worth up there.
Still 1,000 net worth though behind the Troll, who does have a Battle Fury going into Sakunato. Salame trying to do what he can. They've got the Snowball Sword, the Walrus Punch.
PYW again.
PYW getting bullied in this game. He is now 0-6.
Nice shards.
And he tries to Sunray out, but they've got the Venom's Embrace. Will stop that. Jin-Q.
Radiant's bottom tower.
They're going to get the tier 2. That opens up this outpost. And at 16 minutes, that means you're probably not getting the experience boost at the 20-minute mark if you're VG.
Unless you can win team fight, yeah. He was up on the bad right, Exorcism as well.
Got the silence. Firefly off though. You need to get right up on top of him, which they will. With the Walrus Punch, Jin-Q will get another kill in this situation.
Radiant's bottom
LGD
tower is under
are just
attack.
Overwhelming VICI in this game. And again, it's just, we saw LGD play good in game, but they had some sloppy plays. Then game 2, they're trying to get beat. They real hard. The draft was so much VICI for that. Here in game 3, LGD looked pretty flawless so far.
Yeah, pretty important now that A just pick up on his throw. It's the reverse goals, really. Like, VG in game 2 kind of ran them over because they couldn't fight on the LGD side. This game, LGD's heroes just don't allow the Storm to really team fight, don't allow the Shadow Shaman to team fight. Same with Bad Rider. These heroes are usually very strong, it's just they have so many answers to all the problems that VG can throw at them. But at least with the Radiance that's up to 150 gold, will have a very strong rate in timing.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised. One thing I'll say about LGD and who's innocent here.
Whining now.
I'm surprised that they put Koyo just kind of have this. This is not what I was expecting when they took him out of the lane, when they took his power, when they were able to win big jungle. They had all these opportunities, all these options to make plays here, and now it doesn't feel nearly as strong. And by the way, Ori, who is going for that Orchid, goes to Yules instead.
Yeah, makes much more sense. Orchids will do anything in the game. So he's just choosing to go a more defensive route. And he's going straight into an agile step actually after the side.
Trap again, and he's gonna.
They still have lasso.
Pretty quick supernova, and he's trying to play. They twice.
It's kind of a repeat of what we've seen in game 1. It's just out of control. Another lasso on top.
This is kills for Vici. All of a sudden they turned it on. That was so well done by Vici. Out of transition to wall Prame. He never has an opportunity to get anything done in that Aegis, but was picked up just a second ago. Is immediately wiped out.
Yeah, and he just yes. I mean, good recognition from Vici. Just timing with the Radiant, so he just want to take that fight, but Armor just hand easily, you know, like he has to be with this team for sure. Like he's still driving fast, trying to pull up the app. He just needs to have this happen.
Well, VG started making a comeback happen.
Next fight is not going to be as easy. Arcane Rune, Eclecticism. This DP is the strongest here on the map right now. You don't want to fight into that. If they can't initiate,
Radiant's
they
middle
can't
tower is under attack.
Another tier 2 tower.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Also, it reclaim the output. So unless I take, they want to take the control first.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Troll is right there. He might.
Yeah, I suppose you think you're going over now, man.
Yeah, old 11 is around in the vicinity. Oh my god, he's playing. Literally. Aha.
Same Levi. Blink
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Up in 2 seconds, and 11 just out of sight.
Goldie turns 2K. It's getting very strong. Storm also farmed.
Yeah, and he's going again to that Agzer.
Again to protect your egg.
Yeah.
Got it.
It's just so scary to fight into an egg when you know that he has an egg on his side. That's no spirit. I can't believe VICI's all in point there.
Is under attack.
Back up these kind of.
They're really strong. I mean, they were 40K.
He might play yours up here. He's gonna. No, but.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I'm pretty sure against LBCS, we were like, oh my god, they're about to upset Vici, and then Vici down 30 something.
Yeah, but again, it was LBCS, exactly. I didn't expect it to happen against this high, super good caliber team. So. To be LGD considered middle of the pack now. But they're not bad.
They're not
Dire's
bad.
middle
And
tower is under attack.
Have been 3 game sets that have all had a game of chaos and then ended up, you know, it's those 50-50 toss-up, 50-plus minute games that they just haven't been able to take advantage of. Actually, the first one they were able to take advantage of was first game. But you think the difference maker?
Yeah, we'll have to see.
If you look at that game and actually estimated the 2-0 beat.
Oh, definitely. It was a very close game. But here in the game, there's still
the knockout.
Just got his blink delivered. Unfortunately, took damage just as it dropped onto 0. That's something we ever received from him. And Arcane Rune.
Oh, decent map.
Yeah. From Roll does not run into the maniac. Use the old light at the wall right there. Yeah, I mean, that fight would go a lot worse for the Radiant side. Deep use BKB very preemptively. And then just post BKB, Raking revives from that old course and just takes out a DP, no problem. They're really trigger happy on this LGD side with their BKBs.
Yeah.
Both nothing to say as well as Army. They love to use their spells right away. Oh, good catch here.
Wake up, girl. 11 is Same again.
Welcome by him. Well, then I think
he's been really doing well. Sync 5 is being his go-to. Game 1, game 3, looking good.
See if he gets card 25.
Maybe this can last long. That would be right.
Yeah, I'm expecting whether they win or lose this game, that Dow 8 is gonna be like, guys, patience, BKB, you know.
Hold it.
This is really bit different of them in game 1 as well. It's ended up with one of course, but the only reason it's so close is
Invisibility.
that what's the word for that? Over aggressive.
Now we snowball the other direction.
Can't quite catch him.
DY. Oh, the dive bomb!
The dive bomb from.
That's like the time I've seen it do something like that.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Now the Wolf's punch and they will get QI.
So goofy.
Just slam down on him.
Another dive bomb with the old left.
Ooh, they might get another kill here, but the ward trap keeps me on trying to hit I got in the hands of his raid team with UIW dead.
Silence out of the storm.
Silence out of the storm to get the kill on Ori. 4 heroes dead. This be 5 gone from Polioyo. How many wants to shake?
Why? Okay, this Beastmaster is owning so hard right now. Yeah.
He's doing so much.
He forced out another BKB just with the Necro Creep that he's put off from his other units. It's actually insane. The only reason this fight started is because the dive bomb on the Bad Rider allowed him to blink in and roar him. Alright, Fabian showing here why he is the PI winner. He's good at the game. Would have thought. No, but seriously, like the last 2 minutes, all Fabian.
Yeah. All Hawks.
He's owning. See that kill here again on the Phoenix. And then the setup with a dive bomb here. So good. The better dive bomb.
Lasso coming in. Now he's got the extra another to say, but the snowball.
Yes, BKB.
This is also in a supernova, so pop the BKB.
The egg.
Oh, the last hit! So close! Jinku drops now. BKB's been popped by Ame. He needs to run that loose phase beyond a dive. BKBs are not available on the desktop or the troll, and yet staying like they might not fight. They got the Hex on it up in the same, followed up the race by left from Polioyo, who pops his own BKB, moves into the air. UIW's dead. They get the first one out of the hands of Polioyo, and now we're going to continue to go in. Polioyo might be in too deep.
No BKB!
The kill! How did LGD just get away with that?
Buyback usage. Very good buyback usage there from LGD. Phoenix, and they make it out. Yes. They dive so deep. Oh my god, Batman is in trouble.
And now Jinku's in, and he's got another kill.
You were out of your weight class.
Good buyback here from Shinkyu. Roshan now up as well. And I can't believe Rave King used BKB while getting clobbered by the troll ult. A lot of misused BKBs this game. This time, LGD comes out ahead with the troll and used BKB to start hitting the Phoenix egg. Which then just barely survived. This game is like a game of inches.
Yeah. I was so surprised that OGD stayed by. Because they didn't have the BKB on the death.
They baited
didn't have a BKB on the troll. And then it's, like you said, the buyback usage is right by a tier 3 tower that allows them to come back in.
Yeah. Shinky with the buyback there, turning the fight around, no problem. And Rave King is not very tanky yet. He just got his play on from the courier. Before he didn't have that, he was just sitting at like 11 armor, which is nothing.
I want to say Shinkyu is putting the game on his back right now. He's done a lot.
Or on his fist, however you want to call it. Roll now. Oh, he's gonna Bissell this game, and he almost has it. This is what I wanted to see in game 1. This is where you will see the Stroll shine. Like, you Bissell a guy, you ult, he's dead. There's nothing you can do to save him.
And he's just short.
Yeah, still has it Aegis as well. Picked it up, of course. So with this Aegis, I think we're gonna look to just take all the outer towers, continue the base, get more rich, get more ahead, then out for the end of the game.
Inkswell, Primal Roar, and they've got the silence.
Gone.
Ooh, 4-step, but not enough.
Dyer's
Another
middle tower
arcane
is
rune.
under attack.
Nothing to say, is insane. First game he had like 10 DDs, now it's like 10 arcane runes. Yeah. How much?
Whatever
Dyer's
benefits him
middle
most.
tower
What kind of gaming tax did he pay? Most expensive one.
Take a look at his battle pass.
He was
Okay. To come in, I think first hit bash on this.
he had a Bissell anyway,
Yeah,
so
but
whatever.
it feels even worse when you get first hit bash.
I mean, you always gotta try. Like, you click on him, you 2 seconds, you're gonna welcome for your Bissell. Yeah, you always gotta try. It leaves mental damage, you know?
Yeah, it's just the extra insult into injury when you just are able to first hit bash like
And
that.
just the sound. Whoop. Boom. Yeah, that's the sound of. Yeah, I wish I did it out earlier. Batman.
So,
Brave King.
by the way, Innocence has act.
He does.
I completely
He is rich.
just missed the fact that he's got 9k network.
Yeah, how did that
Radiant's middle tower is
5,
under attack.
2, and 12? I guess that's how. Arcane Rune, Exorcism pop. Might just want to try to threat knife. Dark pop it out.
There's the Dark Force coming in and doing a lot of damage.
Radiant's middle
They have raw, they have raw.
The Abyssal Blade with the Primal Roar.
No buyback.
Oh, no.
He might also dead with a buyback. This game might just be over suddenly.
Yeah. No buyback on Poyoyo. And
Radiant's
this
middle
is
tower
at least
has
a
fallen.
center act.
Suddenly the game is broken wide open. I think they're just gonna commit to bottom as well. They still have Aegis for quite a while.
Radiant's middle
Exorcism
barracks
runs
are
out, but they
under
don't need it at this point.
Well, he's got Arcane Rune, right?
He does.
It should be up.
Yeah, about a minute or
Radiant's
so.
middle barracks has
Won't
fallen.
even need it.
Radiant's bottom tower
They
is
will
under
not
attack.
need it, and I don't think they can fight here on Radiant. Sunray will deter them a little bit, but be running in straight away again.
They've got 30 seconds. He didn't buy back in the mid-packs. You got to assume he's not buying back the buy.
Radiant's bottom
I think,
tower
like,
has
if you
fallen.
die right in front of your base
Radiant's
without
bottom
buyback
barracks are under
on a level
attack.
20 hero, you're always gonna lose buildings.
They're going to try and make a play. They've
Radiant's
got
bottom
15 seconds until the
has
raid
fallen.
teams up. There's smoke behind Ahmed.
That's
Both
good.
teams are smoked, and this is looking like it's where we should play while Old 11 is top. So you can't really take that fight 3v5.
Yeah, they're smoking while the bad red is being popped. Maybe they could slightly disconnect, I'm not sure. But they can't fight without the Wraith King anyways. The LGD is just sticking together. Exorcism is gonna be up in the next 20 again.
This is really tough.
This game is gonna be brutal.
And, I mean, there's a way back in for sure, but
They need to win like 2 or 3 good team fights. Storm caught out. Oh, he saw him just on the edge. He got the heals up somehow.
he moves himself up in the air, but this is a problem with the Abyssal Blade.
What was the
way to
Jules
survive.
range? That was insane, man. Mass range help.
Radiant's top tower
Represent.
is under attack.
Going through back door.
Radiant's
Yeah.
top tower has fallen.
And there is no back protection right now. There's creeps bomb pushing in already.
Dyer's
There might
top
be mega
tower
creeps. They
is
have to
under
commit for the
attack.
fight there. Storm has
Buy
buyback.
back. So they've got themselves a lasso. The lasso is on the ring, so that's going to be a 20-second cooldown. On top of the 4. So the weapon realizing they get the kill again. Now they've got the kill by now 3 as well as the Batrider. The Batrider finding trouble trying to jump into the swamp, but got it with the board tag. The damage. Ahmed getting wobbled. And there was the
Aegis ran out.
Turn it all down. Aegis still coming out, so he can really get out of dodge. So they're going to have relax to get that hit on his Voodoo. They'll try to get the kill at least out of the tusk. It's still snowball. And
The back line.
is that first fight, and it's all his tusk. He's dead for 100 seconds, but that's all you get.
He saved the scroll basically. Like Aegis ran out while you peeking, he had like 100 health. one more Wraith King attack would have killed him, but Xinkyu doing a very good job there, blocking people to charge, keeping him there with the tag team as well, punching them, getting all the attention on himself. That could have turned out bad if this troll dies.
Timing was almost off. With the Aegis running out, him having a sliver of health.
And it feels like a Bad Rider was not aware. I wasn't aware that troll was level 25. He dispelled the lasso with the troll ult. Couldn't quite get him into the fountain that way.
He's got that shard to work, the Bad Rider.
EP
and the axe. So obviously he's getting that double lasso. Could get the double.
We've seen this thing before.
Enemy lasso. That's 20 seconds cooldown.
Yeah. See how impactful it is this game. He has the shot as well. Yeah. Who's like the best setup at this game? Not the Wraith King. Maybe Phoenix. But they have a lot of targets that don't want to get lasso.
I mean, I guess it's the Wraith King. That's how they did it the first time.
Yeah, but he wants to hit.
Yeah.
Like if Wraith King can't hit, they have no.
But that's the thing. That would not be a good game. Wraith King
Nobody wants to be that guy.
I mean, I guess it's not
W? Okay.
Because you're getting the 80% damage reduction. So there are other heroes that realistically could do it. Hands on the pod, man. Just a shackle, but he's...
Yep.
80% damage reduction, I think you're fine.
Yeah, but after you get silenced, you're out of position, you can get ult, you know. Yeah. Like if it's Phoenix, sure you won't die, but you want to get a good egg off. If you're forced to egg
them away, that's what you're looking for in the set.
Exactly.
But also he's looking to do that during the lasso, so it sets up to pop as the lasso.
So who can you really do with man? It's Storm, but it is so risky as well.
It is really not.
I mean, they're definitely gonna do it with the Wraith King. Yeah. It just doesn't feel great, because the guy that's supposed to hit them while you're pulling them is not hitting them.
And you don't want to do it with the Phoenix, because Eggy one off, and even really the Shadow Shaman, he's at head, he's a Shadow, he's control. Bad Rider can't lasso himself.
I mean, they don't have to necessarily do a combo.
They can just use the current.
They can. They can. Although that requires quite a bit of micro.
Well, it was able.
Trust me, a lot of Dota players cannot micro 2 units properly.
Hey, I think
it's not easy.
It was Phoenix or CDC that was doing it in the lower division. If the lower division can do it, you can do it in the upper.
Sure, if you practice. He ink spelling forward. Nah.
Don't roll. He's gonna put you up, making come in on this. They've got the to the Wraith King. You're gonna get him for 75 seconds, no buyback.
And actually as well. Yeah. Last two fights have been quite sloppy by LGD. We have seen this in the past. They're not the greatest team at closing out these games.
There's couple of times where you've just failed to finish.
Roshan up in 1 minute now, and the Exorcism is going to be on cooldown for that one. $17K lead, 40 seconds.
Radiant's
to the next rush.
has been killed.
That could be where LGD gain a little confidence.
Or perhaps
the high ground
where
VICI
mounts the comeback.
Yeah.
It's going to be the third one, right?
Yeah.
I believe third. Is it? I think it is. Oh yeah, it's the third one. Whew, thank you for saving me. And it's going to be the third Roshan, so it's either a Refresher Shard, which is amazing for TP, or the Aghanim Scepter, which is also going to be very good for this Dire team. Tusk Axe is so good against heroes like Wraith King. He uses BKB, just kick him out, BKB gone.
I guess
pushes up.
He does get that at Refresher Shard.
Oh, good for TP still.
Yeah, but it could have been kick.
Radiant's courier
but this time,
has been killed.
It's 2 Exorcisms. I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, I think that's better. For sure.
Probably.
Radiant
It's always nice to have that
for the memes.
That punch. No from
fast. From the package.
Roshan has fallen to the death.
For
Or Storm. Oh,
yeah,
pretty good.
we'll see who it goes to.
3.7k health on that soul. He's gonna down. Storm has timeless relic plus advanced and level 20 talent. That means his core is gonna be very long. Seconds-ish. Both the targets.
So LGD need to be a little bit more split in these fights, but they can all get control.
Yeah. You found out from the heart.
There he is. PYW, he is gonna fall for the 14th time.
I don't know if I saw that correctly. Another arcane rune. Oh, it's actually insane.
It's every time.
And refresher shot as well this time.
Yeah. 102-second cooldown. Is that refresher?
Well done by him.
Together, and he's able to get out of the lasso.
Which is up to 5 seconds.
I know keep lose control.
Oh, the dark quarter!
No, I know he's getting bullied. Supernova on the front. They're not. And now the courier is dead. The courier that they're trying to lasso.
Oh. Against VG. I got that one too.
Here. Lasso coming through on the lasso without.
Dude, it's owning him!
The Dark Portrait's owning it, and that's not a cooldown lasso. So now he's down for 90 more seconds.
They're just triggering all these ults on top of the Rex. Like a Supernova here, Shadow Shaman Wards here, the lasso on the Dark Portrait out of anything. I'm not sure what that was, but now I have nothing. At least Exorcism is on cooldown. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
He used the refresher shot. That means the arcane rune cooldown reduction didn't do anything, at least.
But it's still mega.
We're looking for the positives here for VG. Which are
not over yet.
not many. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Wraith King needs a rapier.
Needs, I would say that Abyssal first, right?
Invisibility.
Gotta have some sort
He has no blink dagger either.
Very pushing Ame back.
I portrait out again, but
and Lotus Orb helping out, stunning up Puyoyo, and now nothing to say is right on him. Silence on the back line, looking over the back line of Phoenix, but little do they know, Last is in cooldown still. I think they're assuming that it's on that 20-second cooldown, but you last over the Dark Forge, then it'll be up in a couple seconds.
all that have to be careful about is that they don't get the phone.
There's the lasso with Great King, and he's got that Aegis. So he's happy to do 2 kills right now. On both with the primal roar, and they will set the first one out of the hands of his Great King. Strong guys back to get that kill on Ori. They will take out VIW. You've got 2 thirds gone with enough buyback, and it looks like
Radiant's middle tower
there's no more of them.
Storm died to Dark Portal with Inkswell on it. There was nothing that was on to Storm. It was literally just the Wraith King that killed them.
And LGD take a massive series. Like, that is huge for them.
Guaranteed the tiebreaker now for the major. What is happening now? Elephant versus Magma, the next game.